Welcome to today's Deep Dives. Today our mission is exploring this hidden trap of complex enterprise software. We're pulling from webinar transcripts and some emails from New Wired and Fox Solution US to figure out how to finally get users to actually adopt these massive tools.
Yeah, it's a staggeringly common trap, across like almost every industry.
Right, because companies spend, absolute fortunes on these massive platforms, and then employees barely use them.
Exactly. I mean, you look at highly regulated, incredibly dense platforms like Siemens Polarion, for instance. The sheer depth of the software is just completely overwhelming.
Oh, totally. Just the hierarchy alone makes my head spin. Like in Polarion, a single repository breaks down into project groups,
Yeah.
then into projects and folders.
Right, and then nestable folders and documents.
Yeah, and work items. And then those work items have like endless custom attributes.
Right, that's a lot.
So, okay, let's unpack this. It's basically like your company buying a high-tech Formula One car, but instead of giving you a pit crew, they just hand you a confusing PDF manual and, expect you to win the race.
I love that analogy. And driving that F1 car gets even harder when IT thinks their job is done just because they handed over the keys. What's so fascinating here is this illusion of implementation. IT departments define the processes, they set up the governance, roll out the software, and then they consider the project a massive success, but implementation is, well, it's not adoption.
Well, yeah, because human beings aren't machines. You can't just download a PDF to your brain.
Exactly. You give an employee some classroom training, and then 2 years later, they suddenly need to navigate this really non-intuitive menu.
Right.
Yeah, like they need to find hidden linking relationships. So for example, they might need to show the traceability between a failure mode, which is basically what went wrong, and a mitigation task, which is how they're actually going to fix it. If those aren't linked correctly, the whole safety report just completely falls apart.
Wow. And if a user just guesses and gets that linking relationship backward, the reporting breaks. They input the wrong data, which can literally cause financial losses or big compliance failures.
And in the meantime, those frustrated users are just flooding the IT support team with redundant tickets. They ask the exact same questions over and over because the interface is simply too complex to remember.
So if classroom training just evaporates the minute someone logs in, how do we actually draw that gap? You can't just have an IT guy standing over everyone's shoulder every time they click a button.
Right, you don't need a person. You need the guidance to live inside the workflow itself.
Oh, like built into the app.
Exactly. That's what a digital adoption platform, or a DAP, actually does. And New Wired is a prime example of this.
Okay, gotcha.
Instead of a paper map you have to memorize before you drive, a DAP acts like a GPS overlaying your windshield. Ooh, I like that. Or, keeping with our F1 car analogy, it's like the digital heads-up display on the steering wheel telling the driver exactly when to shift gears in real time.
Right. It sits directly on top of the web-based application. It provides step-by-step contextual guidance right on your screen.
Wow.
Yeah, and it validates the data you type in real time to prevent errors. It can even escort you seamlessly across entirely different applications.
Wait, really? Across different apps?
Yeah, so say a test fails in Polarion, the DAP can guide you straight into Jira to create the tracking task.
Hold on, though. When I hear interactive overlay, my brain immediately goes to Clippy from the 90s.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Or just like a modern pop-up version of the official software help menu. How is this actually different from that?
Well, it's easy to see it that way at first glance, but if we connect this to the bigger picture, it goes far beyond a generic manual.
Okay, how so? The official vendor documentation only tells you how the software functions in theory. A DAP enforces strict compliance based on how your specific company uses it. It preserves a company's operational DNA.
Operational DNA, I like that phrase.
Yeah, because every organization has unique micro rules. For instance, the generic software manual might just say, click here to close the ticket.
Oh, wait.
But your specific company might require an engineering review and a manager sign-off before that ticket can actually be closed.
Oh, I see.
The DAP forces that specific review step. It's customized to guide users through your operational DNA, not just a generic template.
So that operational DNA is exactly why this matters for you listening. If you ever sit at your desk feeling completely overwhelmed by these complex digital tools you're forced to use, just remember, it's likely a systemic enablement issue and not a personal failing.
Absolutely.
You were just handed the keys to an F1 car without the real-time, on-track guidance you need to drive it.
And this really raises an important question about the future of work. As AI pushes to standardize and, sort of homogenize software processes across every single industry.
Oh, right. Will a company's quirky, highly customized operational DNA become its ultimate competitive advantage?
That is the big question.
And its ability to seamlessly teach that unique rhythm to its employees through tools like a DAP. Will that be the true secret to actually winning the race?